Hey guys, it's Matt Taylor over at Easy Biz Start. It's our 100th episode. Pretty excited about that, and wanted to talk about National Small Business Week and really talk about what National Small Business Week is, why it's important. From April 30th to May 6th this year, the community is encouraged to go out and work with small businesses, to patronize small businesses, to be able to shop local, to be able to support local, and to support those small businesses that we are part of our daily lives. And that's such a cool concept. And obviously, I've spent 20 years of my life working with small business owners to help encourage that kind of growth and encourage that investment in yourself. However, one of the things that happens is a lot of small businesses struggle because they don't have enough customers. And customers struggle because they can't find those small businesses. And so I wanted to cover some really important information today about really those kind of 5 reasons why people can't find your business, why people can't shop locally well, because they don't know who's around, they don't know what's available to them, and they don't know how to find you. And so this is actually going to be a couple of different episodes that we're going to talk about. Today I want to talk about the core of, first off, why they can't find you. Why are people struggling? And the first thing is that even from the beginning, your name has a lot to do with whether people remember your name, can find the name, if it describes what you do, and if it really fits what they're looking for. So when you're thinking about looking at how to name your business, what to call it, make sure that you're picking something descriptive, make sure that you're something that's easy to remember, something that's easy to find, that isn't confusing and overlaps other people's names, because you want to make sure that you stand out. You want to make sure that people remember your name, and you want to be able to make sure that people can go with this. One of the examples of this is I was trying to remember the name of a groomer I had taken our dog to, and it was a great groomer. We got good service. We had a good rate. The dog was very happy with the groomer, and it was just overall a great experience. However, fast forward 8 weeks later, and I'm trying to remember what the name of the groomer was. And so I went and looked for the card, and I couldn't find it. And I went online and Google, and I couldn't find it where I thought I remembered the location was. And I didn't want to just show up, because trying to book a groomer last minute notice or with no notice is almost impossible. So I wound up really delaying the purchase a few days, but if I wasn't careful, I was just going to wind up going to another groomer. So having a name that's easy to remember is one of those critical things. The second thing is people can't find your business if you're not on social media. Social media is really changing how small businesses interact with our customers. And being a part of the community, being a part of a presence, being a part of people's lives, even if they don't know you now, even if they don't need something that you're buying now, if they like who you are and they like what you're about and you're putting out good information for really the sake of giving out information, not just trying to get a sale every single time you interact with someone, then people are going to respond to that. People will follow you. People will want to make sure that they're tracking what's going on with you. And so that's why social media is important, and it's important to stay out there regularly. Because if you stay current, you stay relevant, that social media will bring people back to you, and they're more likely to find you because you're part of their network. The third thing is that your location has to be easy to find. And so even if you're a home-based business, even if you are using shared office space, even if you are going to be renting full-time space, you've got to be able to make sure customers can find you. We were just over in New Orleans, and we were constantly looking. And so we're looking for what's close to us. Are they open right now? What's their phone number if I don't know if they have what I want? What's their website if I want to be able to just go and shop online rather than go to them personally? And so having that information where you can be found, where it matches everything, that you've got an address and a street shot, and that I can look on Google Maps or Bing or just ask my phone for directions. You want to make sure that you have a business listing and that the listing has current information, that your hours are updated, that your products and services are updated, and that everything's out there so people can know if what you have is what they're looking for. So make sure that you have your directory listings up there. The fourth thing is, as you're looking at social media and directory listings and mapping software and all these things, you've got to make sure stuff matches. One of the most frustrating things is trying to get everything out there and get your presence nailed down, and you search yourself and you look for conflicts and you're not showing up. If you search your name, if I look for Easy Biz Start, or you're looking for the name of your company, that you're not showing up on search engines. And one of the main reasons for that is because your name doesn't match, it's not consistently, you've got a hyphen here and not a hyphen there, or commas, or sometimes you capitalize differently. And so having your name different is something that can throw off the search engines and throw off the directories. Having different phone numbers, that if you've got an 800 number on this one, and you've got your local number on this one, and then you've got a fax line on a third listing, those are things that can cause conflicts and not look like the same company, and they're not combining all of your information, or they're flagging it as a fraudulent account. So make sure that it's there. And then make sure the information, that's the fifth thing you got to do, is make sure that your information is up to date. Take a look at your posts. Take a look at what's out there on your website. Take a look at who's working for you on the Who We Are page. All of these things have to be current. If I'm looking at things and if I haven't updated anything since 2013 or 12, and the information, I've painted the building since then, we've got different staff, our phone numbers changed, we're building another brand, we may be doing different services, our prices may have changed. So having your information current and up to date is just one of those critical things. And so going back to that, make sure that people can find you, that they can remember your name, that you're on social media and going to be working in the networks where people are looking for you and your customers live. Make sure that you've got your location information and that people can search for you on a search engines, and that they can find directions to your place, that they can find your hours, and make sure all those things are updated and submitted. Also make sure that the information matches. You don't want a bunch of hodgepodge information out there floating around on the internet, because that just causes confusion, or it flags it as someone who's not reputable and someone your customers don't want to do business with. And then finally, make sure that you make it current, that you keep going and you update things, and that you stay relevant to what's going on. So those are really the 5 tips that I can give you today to try and help build your brand, help to be able to make sure that your customers can find you. And if we're going to encourage people to shop local, if we're going to encourage small business growth, then you've got to be able to enable those customers to find you. And that's one of those critical things you can do. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Hope this is helpful. Tell me if you like it. Tell me if you want to learn more about this information. We can talk about how to find those different search engines, how to be able to set up all your social media accounts, and really consolidate everything so it doesn't become a full-time job, but that your social media is working for you full-time, and that people can find you and do business with you. So we'll talk to you soon. Talk to you tomorrow, and I hope you guys are doing well, and thanks for being with me for 100 Events. Thanks.